It came to my attention the other day that one of my viewers had never watched the movie Freejack before. And it wasn't just one of my viewers, but I would suspect that many of my younger viewers have never seen the movie Freejack before. And here's the movie Freejack. I personally saw this movie at the movie theaters some number of years ago. As a matter of fact, I had just gotten out of high school when I saw this, so you can tell how old this movie is. Anyway, it stars Emilio Estevez, Rene Russo, and Mick Jagger. Now, I'm not going to tell you the whole thing in this video, but I will tell you at least the beginning of it. Emilio Estevez plays a race car driver named Alex Furlong. His fiancée, Julie Redland, is played by Rene Russo. And, of course, Alex Furlong in the movie, he has a manager named Brad Carter. Okay? And Brad is trying to get sponsors for Alex. Well, Alex takes up these sponsors, and then he gets into this car and he starts driving off. Well, in the meantime, 15 years in the future, we have Mick Jagger playing the role of Vicendek, and Vicendek has been given the order to retrieve Alex Furlong from the past and bring him into the future. So, with his special technical equipment, that's exactly what he does. But then he's also given the order that he is to wipe out the brain of Alex Furlong, and then later on it's going to be replaced by another person's brain. Well, the retrieval process does not go as planned. And so Alex Furlong now is in this future time, and of course he ends up traveling to the year 2009. Of course, we all know that the real 2009 was not like what was in the movie, but he goes to the year 2009. He wakes up realizing that these people that are surrounding him are not there to help him, but there to do nasty things to him. So he escapes those wonderful people, and he starts on the run. Well, first he tries to look up his fiancée, can't find her. And then he looks up his former manager. Well, he does manage to find his former manager through going to this whatever church, and he meets up with a nun, and the nun helps him find the manager. And the nun is very nice to give him a weapon at the same time, so that he can actually defend himself as he's trying to whatever. Anyway, he looks up his former manager, he finds his former manager, and through a course of events, the manager turns Alex in. So now Alex has no idea who he can trust. He's running from Vicendek because Vicendek wants to capture him, wipe out his brain, and take him to whoever he's... You get the idea. But the point of the movie was, how many people can you actually trust? You get in a real hard situation, it's going to be really interesting to see how many people you can actually trust and how many people will abandon you in your darkest hour. And that's what Freejack is all about. One of the nice things about Freejack, if you're going to watch it over Halloween, is this. A lot of people, they'll stand there and say, well, you should fear werewolves, you should fear vampires, you should fear this, you should fear that. Fear Freddy, fear Jason. Let me tell you something. You want to understand real fear. Watch this. Not knowing who you can trust anymore is real fear. All that vampire and werewolf and the horrible Frankenstein monster, that is nothing. That is nothing compared to just not knowing who you can trust. And so that's why I think that people should be showing movies like this. Another good movie that I got to see, I got to see it on DVD, I did not get the chance to see it in the movie theater, was I, Robot. Let me tell you something, nothing is more frightening than to see mankind's android creations going right after you. That's frightening. All this Freddy Krueger and Jason stuff, it's gory, it's gruesome, granted, but it is not frightening. Our society has become almost numb to it. This, a little different story. So if you want to understand true fear, watch the movie Freejack, watch the movie I, Robot, and you will understand what true fear is all about. Fear, suspense, that is what Halloween is supposed to be all about. So, there you go. There you have it. I've told it like it is. I hope you guys tune in for my next video presentation. I will tell you more in a future video, so stay tuned.